In my first video, I made a commitment to myself. I said that I was tired of dreaming about a life that I wanted and that I was going to spend 3 months trying to live it instead of dreaming it. When you make a decision like this, there's always this initial burst of excitement and motivation that kind of keeps you engaged with this new habit that you want to build or this new routine that you want to start. But there is a very harsh truth behind it. Declaring or picturing something in your mind doesn't necessarily make it a reality. It doesn't necessarily make it true. You don't wake up as a transformed version of yourself. You still wake up as the old you with the same routines and the same old habits. In this video, I want to share an honest reflection of what this month has looked like for me in terms of motivation, small wins, and also failures. So stick to it for a while. When we picture ourselves changing our lives, we usually imagine this smooth, effortless movie montage when we're suddenly waking up and executing every goal that we set and choosing discipline over comfort. Sometimes it feels like we consume so much content online where people seem to have it all figured out. Their routines look seamless and their motivation looks endless. So when we try to do the same with our own lives and we suddenly encounter a wall or an obstacle, then we assume that we're doing something wrong and perhaps we think that we're just not built for that. But the reality is that change doesn't happen in a 30-second frame like in an Instagram reel. I think that change happens on the quiet, unglamorous days, the days where your mind gives you 10,000 convincing reasons to stay inside or not to go outside and get your shit done and just postpone it to the next week. I realized that the hardest part about changing your life isn't actually the big decision at the beginning. The real challenge is navigating day 15 or day 25 when nobody's watching, when the novelty has completely worn off and you're just left with a quiet decision of whether to show up or to give up. This past month, I've been struggling too much to do all the things that I planned. I planned about having so many nice and long hikes to the mountains and to the forest, but the truth is that the weather has been so bad. If it's not windy, then it's rainy. And I struggle a lot with it because I'm used to milder temperatures. So most of the time, I don't want to go outside when it's 15 degrees, which is already too cold for me. Then on top of the weather, there is the gym. Walking into a crowded room full of people is something that gives me so much anxiety. It makes me feel super awkward and self-conscious that I immediately look for an excuse not to go or to leave if I'm already there. That has made me feel very discouraged, of course, but the thing I'm learning is that progress doesn't necessarily mean doing everything perfectly. Sometimes progress just means adapting slowly to your new reality. This month hasn't been what I expected, but I actually realized I've started to adapt a little bit more to this new reality that I'm trying to build. It's true that I don't like going to the gym at any time, mostly because of people. But one solution that I came up with is waking up early and going there first thing in the morning when there are less people. I mean, there are for sure people, but it's mostly elderly people, which makes me feel less anxious, more comfortable, and more focused on the workout. And despite the freezing weather, I've been forcing myself to take small walks in the evenings instead of endless hikes to the mountains or to the forest. It's not something dramatic, but it's something real and something that feels right for me. For me, that's already change. That's already progress. Because I wasn't doing those things before. So my point is, change doesn't need to be something huge and dramatic or something that is worth recording and putting up on social media. Real change is just the small consecutive decisions that you make every day, and that by repeating them long enough, they quietly add up to the bigger transformation. So let's not underestimate the power of small actions or small steps. I would like to know if you have gone through something similar, or if you're going through it right now, put it in the comments. I would really love to read your experiences, and thank you for watching.